So I was looking online and I came across cornflake tarts. Now apparently everybody's heard of cornflake tarts and everyone's tried cornflake tarts, but not me. I had never tried cornflake tarts, and therefore I thought to myself, I want to try some cornflake tarts, and I decided to look for a recipe for cornflake tarts. As I was looking for this recipe, I was very excited, and then I came across jam. I don't like jam, and apparently cornflake tarts have jam in them, and so I decided not to make cornflake tarts. But then I thought to myself, now I have a craving for cornflake related dessert. What can I create? And after the success of last video's cookies, I decided and also found a recipe for, wait for it, cornflake cookies. Now I don't have cornflakes, but I do have crunchy nut. And I'm gonna go ahead and create crunchy nut cookies. So come along, join the journey, guys, while we make crunchy nut cookies for the very first time. Oh, I got a text from the landlord. Do you know what she texted me? Thank you for the rent payment. And then this logo. That's a downer, because I just remembered how much money I spent. Okay, so as we did last time, we have to first of all create the cookie dough. In this cookie dough, we need 125 grams of butter. So this is 250 grams. So just over half. Here's my scale. That's so much butter. Okay. That's 123 grams in my first go. We're going with 123 grams, even though the recipe calls for 125. 2 grams ain't gonna make a difference. 125 grams butter, in it goes. Next, we need 80 grams of sugar. Just pure granulated sugar. Wow, that's so much sugar. I was gonna go for like 75 grams because I've got crunchy nut, which has sugar in it. Boom. Now, if you can hear that in the background, that's my pride and joy, Zakaria. Now, what needs to be done here, my dear respected brothers and sisters, we need to use an electric whisk to make this into like a cream. But I don't have an electric whisk. I actually don't even really have what I would call a whisk. This is a pathetic excuse for a whisk, which I had used in the last video as well, which is like, I bought this for design purposes only because it was black and I thought it looked sleek, but it's like made of string. It's the worst whisk ever. And I have to try and replicate an electric whisk with this now and turn this into a cream somehow. I think I should just come back to you guys once this has become a cream, because this is going to take absolutely forever. This requires a minute, bro, man. I'm using 2 forks. Next, what you used to do is you used to add an egg in, okay? Okay, 1 egg cracked in, and we're going to whisk that in. Now we want to add 1 cup flour. Using plain flour here, this is all the flour we've got. And we want to use 1 cup, but we want to put it in sparingly. No, that's not true. We just want to mix it in well. So we put it in bits at a time. There you go. 1 cup flour. We probably put it in like a bit of flour, you know, and then a bit more flour, and then you mix it, and a bit more flour. Actually, I can't bother, so I'm just gonna put all the rest of it now. Then we mix it. It's actually looking right. Don't know how much you can see. You see that? It's coming alright actually. Never tasted this before. Never made it before. Don't know how it's gonna taste. Guess what? Can't taste it for another hour and a half. An hour and a half. No, not today. A goo. The last and most important ingredient, cornflakes or crunchy nut. I'm gonna put it in. It's so hard to shoot this when I've only got 1 camera on a tripod, but it is what it is. Alright? I'm gonna put in 2 cups of cornflakes. And that is sold out of the window. Right, now we're just mixing this thing, which apparently is a cookie dough. I've never seen cookies be made like this. You know what the worst thing is? You can't lick your fingers. Now guys, the key to making cookies, and coming from professional, is in, and I said it last time, but I want you guys to repeat it with me. Really believe in it, yeah? The key is in the scoop. Say it with me. The key is in the scoop. The key is in the scoop. And now you have to scoop it like a ball, yeah? And I'm just cleaning the floor down here, so don't mind me, but you can hear me. You can't see me. I was cleaning the floor. It's in the scoop. Now, last time I made cookies, I borrowed my mother-in-law's ice cream scooper, which meant that the cookies came out great. This time, I never predicted that I was going to make cookies again, because I was wanting to make a tart. But I ended up making cookies again. Now the problem is that I gave my mother-in-law back her ice cream scooper. So my cookies might not come out great, and it's only because of the scoop. That batter is ready. Look at that baby. Yeah, that's a cornflake biscuit. You know what it is. Right, now we're gonna put the oven on 175 degrees Celsius. We're gonna scoop it with a normal spoon. We're gonna try and make it into a ball. I'm gonna make, I don't know if these spread out. I don't think they do because they don't put any baking soda in it. So I think that they're not gonna get that big. So I'm gonna put 5 on one dish rather than my usual 4 because I'm feeling risky and I don't think that they're gonna get too big. Now if you do decide to recreate these, I would wait till the end to see if they're nice. Well, now these babies are ready to go in. Oven is not ready. But let's be honest, whoever waits for the oven to get ready. So 15 minutes or until they look like you want to take them out, you know what I mean? It's 7 PM here, so that means 7:15 they're going to come out. Wow. Alright guys, that was my famous cornflake. Never made before, but the grandkids inshallah are going to want to come to Granddad's house and say, Granddad, 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 can you make the cornflake cookies please? And then there's going to be one grandchild who's going to say, make me the cornflake tart. I'm going to say, the tart? We don't make tarts here because they have jam in them. And then I'm going to make the cookies for all of my happy grandchildren. Anyway, we'll be back in 15 minutes and we'll see what they look like, guys. Enjoy. Right, 15 minutes have passed. I have been checking on these and unfortunately the conclusion is that we've really done messed this up. Okay? They're not looking good. And that's just me being honest. But maybe they'll taste good. They're a bit lumpy. My theory is that because we didn't use an electric whisk, if you guys remember, I used 2 forks. Because we didn't use an electric whisk, I don't think the butter became cream enough, and it was a bit hard, and therefore they came out how they came out. What I'm gonna do, I don't know, man. I'm gonna let these cool, and then we'll check them out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a taste test for you guys. So guys, this is how they've turned out. Try and ignore Zachariah's crying in the background, but these are the cookies, and so they look, so as I was saying, I don't think they look very appealing, but now in hindsight I think they actually do. So we can't have them yet because it's left over, but we break one. Look at that in the middle. That looks lovely. Okay, I need to stop because Zachariah is still, he's really being difficult to put to sleep. Okay, just had iftar and now we're going to do the taste test. See how it turns out. Bismillah. Nice. This is a good post-iftar biscuit. It's chewy. My beard likes it. Yeah, recommend. Alright, fine, I'll put the video out. Out of 5. 5.